Good evening everyone and welcome to the CWC Racing League Season 4 at the glorious race of the Singapore Grand Prix, the Marina Bay circuit here. I am your host with the most, Malc. Tonight, like I said, we're at the fantastic course of the Singapore Grand Prix. Now, hopefully, I haven't checked the chat yet, but good evening to everyone that's watching the stream so far. There's a few cars going out here already here, so let's just see what they're going to try and do with the strategies here as well. So just trying to see who's the first person to got out. It was MDJ in the house here. He's on the hard tyres as well, so that will be a fantastic opportunity here to see what he can try and do at the Marina Bay circuit here. So let's see what he can try to do. Some drivers are trying to get out here, so I will have a look at the strategies here at the moment too. I'm just trying to load up the YouTube as well. There's a bit of technical difficulties here, but we'll try and get back here as quickly as possible here as well. But let's see what happens here. So just watching MDJ doing his actual lapping at the moment here. Let's see what happens here. This going to go down. We're going to do the actual qualifying lap in a moment or two. But watching this now, there's be a few interesting facts here. You've got, like, obviously King, who's come back as well. Lyrionics has had a great race as well, if I remembered it right. I'm a D, da. It's like I'm blue, I'm a D, da, I'm a D, da. There you go. So that I'm a D is, I think he's one of the new guys, and Joey will as well. So let's see what he can try and do here as well. So we're going to see how MDJ comes up to do his actual qualifying lap here now. So we go down the DRS straight now for the turn 1 here, and then into turn 2. You could easily get the corner cut here. You're going to get a flag in sector 3 there, pass into turn 3 here, so you feel like you're going down the straight here, as well as trying to get as much as possible here as well. And then coming up to the proper DRS straight here now, from turn 5 and then up to turn 6 now, and then into turn 7, which is the end of the first sector, which is 26.9. At 26.9 at this moment in time here. And then coming up to, which is turn 8, and now feels like you have to be right on the tyre on the left on there, and go right down and push that pedal to the metal here from turn 9 into turn 10 here, and then into 11 here. You're going to have to get that rhythm going here, and then into 12, and then into underneath, well, where the bridge is. Turn 13 is the unlucky turn where it easily can get mistakes galore here. And then down the straight here. It feels like there should be another DRS straight here. And that's what I feel like anyway. So 104.6 from MDJ. And from turn 14. Then into 15, into 16. And then into 17 now. This is the part which I absolutely love about. And then coming up to, which is turn 18. You feel like you're under the grandstands here. Under the bridge here at turn 19. And then into turn 20. And then underneath the motorway section here of turn 21. And then down here into turn 22, people can easily cut. Always invalidate his lap here. MDJ's invalidate his lap here. So he would have had, I think he would have got a 137, low 138s. I think he would have had a low 138s at Marina Bay. But depending on how they can try and capitalise on it, it's a very different story here. So let's see what Sam the man, try and do. He's coming up to the final bit now, and he's done a 139.9. But I'm a D with the toe there from Sam there with a 137.9. Joey Wheel is on first place here with a 137.1. If that's how you pronounce it, mate, if I did pronounce it wrong, I do apologise. But a 137.1 is the fastest time at the moment. But however, he is on the soft tyres. He is on the soft tyres, so that will compromise a lot. I would avoid the softs, so that will compromise his. He'll hope for a. He'll hope, like I said, he'll definitely hope for a safety car here, which you can easily, since the patches of the game here, you can easily get you can get the safety cars as well. But let's see what happens here now. So Watkins did a 1:39.2, 2 seconds off on D as well. So I'm not sure what's happened there. So let's see what's happened here. Ninja. Ninja says, hi Malc, hope you're carrying well and safe, mate. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Hope you're carrying well. Joey Wheelie, he says, hi man, I'm Joey Wheel from the Tara Ross. Yeah, just watched you on doing the qualifying there. Darkness says, you personally better let my teammate pass. There. Not if you quick out. So at the moment here, Carlsberg, will he probably be the best driver in the world there? And if you're not sure, the references of Carlsberg is probably the best driver in the world there. Now, I will have to reiterate a few times here during my commentating career. From what I've been told is the purple sectors on Sector 2 are not the actual purple sectors that they gain at on the actual fastest lap or the qualifying lap or the pole position lap as well. So that find out from there. Ryder moves up to 4th there with a 1:38.0. King had a good time there, but he invalidates lap. Livianx has done an invalidated lap here. Timothy, aka Cloudy Balloons, he's going to do his lap in here now. Hennis is doing his lap in here as well. So one of the Williams drivers there just coming out. That might be Indigo. Did a 1:37.7 there. So Indigo's on a momentous run here with like the top halves, well, at least the top threes, as much of the season there. But okay, Joe Wheelie. Joe Wheel. So let's see. Timothy has done a quicker first sector here on the medium tyres here. So the strategy to go for here, if you want to know which one's the best strategy to go for, is the hard mediums. So the one stop will happen, but it all depends. Good evening to Watson. How you doing, mate? You all right? 10 minutes left of the qualifying here, but the strategy to go for is the hard mediums. So you can do 18 laps on the hards and then 13 laps on the mediums if it's dry. But we have not heard anything from the weather crew. I've not heard anything from the weather crew at all to find out whether they are, what's the word? With the rain, because with Singapore, it's a nightmare with the rain, especially when there's 31 laps. You think 31 laps, but it's 1 minute, coming up to the 1:40s as well, and especially when it rains, it's like over 2 minutes. So you got to be absolutely careful. Oh, Timothy's just nearly hit the wall there, but he's going around the outside here for the final few corners, and he does get pole here with a 1:36.8 on medium tyres. However, he has done 2 laps. He has already done 2 laps on the medium tyres, so that will compromise a little bit here. That might compromise a little bit, but hopefully it will be okay. Hopefully it will be okay. So Timothy's got the pole position lap here at the moment here. Jay Marshy boy. Will he have the perfect lap? He's on the soft tyres here, which like I said, if you're in the soft tyres, you might gamble. You might gamble to hope for the safety car. Livianx moves up to second place with 1:37.082. So fair play to him on that. But he's got into the final few corners now. What can Marshy do now? He does a 1:36.5. A 1:36.5. Fantastic stuff there from Marshy there. Where's Warren? Warren's coming up too. Will he match up with his teammate here? Will he try and get as close to the top 3 as much as possible here? He made a little bit of mistake there, so he's just trying to go back here as well. So let's see what MDJ's the only one who has not done a lap in here. Same with King and Scandi there. V8 Field has already invalidated, he's stopped his qualifying already. I don't know how long ago that was, but so Watson says 50% Singapore race. Differently, yeah, it's 1 hour. It's normally 1 hour 40, but if with the rain, you get that extra bits there. Oh, MDJ's invalidated his lap here. MDJ's invalidated his lap here. Yellow flag, sector 2. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Will King trying to improve his time here on the hard tyres here. He's got a McLaren ahead there. That might be the Dimmer or Livionics here. One of them two. But 27.3 on for King there. King of the pack here. Will he try and do it as much as possible here? So at the moment here, he'll chain going well. So have some car technical difficulties here, so hopefully he'll try and communicate back as quickly as possible. It was 7 minutes 35 left of the qualifying here. At the moment here, Marsh is in first. Timber G is in second place. Louis Onyx is in third. However, the Joe Wheel is on fourth place here. Carlsbad's in fifth. Indigo's in sixth. Moves up to sixth place now. Indigo drops down to seventh place now. Carlsbad moves back up to third place with 136.9. Like I said, King's got purple in second sector, but I'm not sure if that's the purple sector of the pole position lap here. So at the moment here, it looks like we might hit the low 136 if we play our cards right here. But at the moment, that's what I say with King. Will it be the king of the pack here? Or will it be the joker of the pack? We'll have to find out here. He's going to the final few corners here now. Will he try and do it? He moves up to ninth. He moves up to ninth here. Was that Dimo? Yeah, that was Dimo behind there on the soft tyres to do his lap in here now. So Dimo's on the soft tyres. He's done a 139.5 on the medium tyres here. So he needs to try and do something here. So at the moment here, you just hope for the best to see what he can try and do here. He's 4/10 quicker on his first sector time. So let's see what he can try and do here. If you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to my channel for all the live races for the CWC Race League on the Monday nights at 8 PM. The more the viewers, the more better for better coverage here as well. So at the moment here, Dimo is coming up to the bridge part there, coming to turn 30. He's got a car ahead of him there, so that might compromise a little bit there. Hopefully not. But he might get the toe here if he plays his cards right here. So Dimo is coming up to 6/10 quicker. So at the moment here, it might a 138.6. So that might move him up to ninth here if he plays his cards right here. Marsh is retired. Marsh is retired here. I'm not sure why. It's yellows on third sec. I'm not sure what's happened there with Marsh. So he's saying that he might be confident with that, considering we only got 5 minutes of the qualifying here, and he just hopes that the top 10 will get better results here. But Dimo moves up to 8th place here with a 137.9. A 137.9. So that's better than nothing here. So at the moment, Dimo is in the top 10. Let's have a look at who else. Sam's outside the top 10 here. I don't think he'll improve. He's just gone slower on first sector, so he might. Yeah, he's going to try and improve his time here. King got up to 9th with a 138.0. I'm trying to see who else is doing the laps here. So MDJ, Warren's going to try and do his lap in there now. He's on the medium tyres here. He's got, like I say, he's got one pretty much. He's got 2 chances here pretty much. Just depends on how he can try and capitalise on it as well. So he's coming up to the first sector as well. So he's got a racing point behind him. That might be, yeah, that might be Ahmed D. Like I said, 2 drivers who I've not seen in the league. So Joey Wheels, newcomer, and Ahmed D in joining in as well. So let's hope they do a good result here tonight. But at the moment they're doing well here with 5th and 6th place here. Glued Anthony says, how many safety cars tonight? I think with Singapore, Warren's just invalidated his lap. So let's have a look at Indigo. Let's see what we can try and do here. So Indigo's going to do his lap in there. He's 4/10 on first sector. So that might be a 137.3 as we speak here. 137.3 here. So let's see what he can try and do. He's got a couple of cars ahead of him. That might be Warren ahead. So 1.4. 136.3. 136. I tell you what. I tell you what, Indigo could be on for pole position time here. At the moment here, 136.5 has been done by Marsha here. He's coming up to passing the under the bridge part there, coming up to under the freeway section there. Let's see what he can try and do here. He's coming to the final few corners here now. 2 minutes before he left here. Will Indigo go back up to pole? Oh, he does! He does! 135.7 on the medium tyre. Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff there. Armadi's doing his lap in here now on the medium tyres here. 2 minutes 20 left of the qualifying here. So Indigo on his championship way to keep that momentum going here. What a pole position time there. But let's see if anyone can try and stop that. I don't think if anyone, like I said, Timothy G is the only closest one with the medium tyres. And it's 1.1. Yeah, 1.1 seconds there. With the safety cars, sorry, with Singapore, it's like you can't make any mistakes, pretty much. And if you do, you ruin the lap, you ruin your race, pretty much. So I think at least 2 normal safety cars. I think 2 normal safety cars. Warren has retired from the session. I don't think he'll improve his time here, so I reckon 2 safety cars. What do you think, guys? Do you think there'll be more than 2 safety cars in this race? I've not heard anything from the weather crew, so I'm assuming that we will have a dry race by the looks of things anyway. Joey Wheel has finished his qualifying finishing in 6th with a 137.1 on the soft tyres here. Let's see what he can try to do on the softs. He might have to do a 2-stop here. He might do 1 soft hards, could be the way. But I'm a D, 135.9, 2 tenths off Indigo. He might be a challenger here. If Armady started earlier this season, I think he might have had a chance to challenge Indigo here because he's getting closer tonight here. Watson says, I'm saying 1 and 3 virtual safety cars. Joey says, my crew sent me on mediums while I wanted to go on softs. That's what's happened there. I clicked softs on. Oh, okay, fair enough. So, let's see. Chang going well. 139.4. Locke said, with 25 seconds to go here on the qualifying here. Can anyone try and stop Indigo in getting pole position here? I think at the moment here, I don't think D will challenge for another lap here. Yellow flag set to 1. Yellow flag set to 1. So something must happen there at turn 3 there. But what can Chang going well? He's coming to the final few corners now. Will he try and improve? Oh! Moves up to 3rd. He moves up to 3rd. Timothy has retired from the session here. Timothy is retired from the session here. That might be. Yeah, he's retired at turn 3 there. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Chang going well has retired there. Where's Carlsberry? Carlsberry won't improve. Where's Lyrionics? Lyrionics is on the medium tyres here. He needs to find so much time here from the hards to the mediums here. Helen says retire from the session here. So at the moment here, Scanny will not do any lap here because he will do at the the back of the grid. MDJ is the only one who's not had a time here. Oh, Lyrionics has hit the wall there. Lyrionics has hit the wall, but he's still going. I don't think he'll. Yeah. So Lyrionics will not improve his time here. Dimo's 2 tenths quicker on his second sector time here. So Watkins has moved up to 7th place with a 137.068 now. Lyrionics, who would have had a good pole time here. What can Dimo do? He's coming up to the 3rd sector now. He's under the bridge now. He's under the motorway part now. He needs to try and find something there with the soft tyres. He's out of the top 10 here. Will he try and get a better off here? Indigo's improved. MDJ's got the top 2 here. But Dimo. Where's King? Oh, King's is going to the pits there. But MDJ, who thought out of nowhere, he's moved to 2nd place, joining with his teammate here to stop Armady for 2nd place there. So the 2 Williams, who have been dominant all season, there's only been a few races where they've had some shocking results here, but at the moment here, they're still doing well in the qualifying, but can they try and do it? Indigo's got 2 laps of those medium tyres already used. MDJ doesn't. So that will be interesting to see what will there be team orders here again, or will there be different scenarios here. But at the moment here, I would fancy my chances here for Joey Williams is now hoping I got out of the top 10, so now I can choose his own tyres, that's what he said. So Watkins was in the 7th place, I think it was, or it was higher, but then he dropped himself down to 9th place here, so let's see what would have happened there. So this is the Singapore Grand Prix, short qualifying classification for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. You've got Indigo is in first, MDJ is in second, Armadi in third, Chain Gang Wowie in fourth, J Marsh is in fifth, Timothy is in sixth, Sam is in seventh, Carlsberg is in 8th, Watkins is in 9th, Lirianis is in 10th, Joey Wheels in 11th, Dimo is in 12th, King is in 13th, Ryder's in 14th, Henners is in 15th, Warren 16th, Scanny 17th, and V8 Field is in 18th place. So I'll mention about the tyres, and then we'll do the advertisements quickly. So the tyre wear the softs can last about 9 to 10 laps. The mediums can last about 17 to 18 laps, and the hards can last about 29 laps. So that should be fine for those guys, either way. But for the guys who are on the soft tyres, you can do 2 stops, but it just hopefully depend on for the safety car pretty much. The safety car will be the only hope for dear life for those guys there. This is the CWC Racing League live exclusive on my channel on the WWFC 2009 with myself, Malc, on the Monday nights at 8 PM. Make sure you tune in on that. But not only do they do the live streams on my channel 4 on the Monday nights at 8 PM, but we've also got they've got Discord and Twitter as well. So if you want to join in, I think some of the drivers are thought that there's no formation lap, so it might be Joey Will thought it might be the formation lap, might not be the formation lap, but yeah, they have got Discord and Twitter, so make sure you follow and subscribe as well for all the latest updates as well. So like I said, I'm not sure if I think that might be Joey Will thinking that he thought it might be a race here, but let's see what happens here tonight. For Indigo in first place, MDJ in second. This will be very interesting stuff here, especially when Armadi and Chain Game Wow could be quick around here. It all depends if they can try and capitalise on it as well. But look at what's going on here. I'm a bit confused here. These guys are trying. I think Wheel has thought that this is a race here, so we do apologise for any technical difficulties here. Luckily, the wings don't get broken off during the formation lap here, so Indigo will be very, very calm here. So at the moment, Indigo is in first, MDJ will be in second, Almadine in third, Chain Game Wow is in fourth, Marsh is in fifth, Timmy G is in sixth, Sam is in seventh, Carlsberg is in eighth, Watkins is in ninth, Louis Arks is in 10th, Joey Wheels in 11th, Dimo is in 12th, King is in 13th, Ryder is in 14th, Henners is in 15th, Warren is in 16th, Scanny is in 17th, V8 Field is in 18th place. One outsider to go for is Lirionics on the hard tyres, so he'll have to get past Watkins and Sam as much as possible, and also Carlsberg as well for the top 3 outsiders here. For the guys to start off with, I think if Indigo and MDJ don't clash, they might have a 1-2 at Williams again. I will be doing the interviews at the end of the race. We did try to do it last week, but everyone shot off. Hopefully they'll be back on here. But all the grid's all slowly coming in now. So let's see what happens here. We're about to kick off now of the the CWC Racing League, the F1 League at the Singapore Grand Prix for Marina Bay. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights. And we are go, go, go. Who's had the great start there? We might have the 2 Williams having a ding dong battle here. We might have 3 to beds here. Oh, who's that? Jay Gainwell. There's been crashes at the back of the grid there. There's been crashes at the back of the grid there. I could not see what happened there from that point of view there. But at the moment here, Timothy's trying to make the move. Oh! Crash. Timothy's out of the race. Timothy's out of the race. Virtual safety car. We have got the virtual safety car here. Shocking start here. I will say this. I will admit this. This has been a shocking start here from the driving that I saw there. But like I said, that was some of the driving at the back. I could not see what happened there. But with that, now Timothy, I think it looked like he was trying to make the move there, but I don't know if he saw Jay Gainwell at the inside there. But again, that'll have to be checked afterwards, but that'll have to be looked at after with the stewards, because I'm not 100% sure what exactly happened there. But it looked like Timothy tried to make the move at turn 4? No, turn 5, sorry. It looked like he tried to make the move at turn 5 there, but we're back up, rivalry racing there. Joey Wheels trying to go side by side here with 2 in a bed here, and he does. Marshy Watkins has dropped down from 5th, well, he drops down to 7th place here. But Watkins will not give up here. But like I said, Joey Wheel is... that's interesting. I thought Joey Wheel was on the... I'm a bit confused here. I do apologise if it was Joey Wheel on the soft tyres, but it looked like he was on the soft tyres. He may have qualified a bit better on the hard tyres, but fair play if he did. That was just shocked me, that did. But still watching Watkins here try and make the move here. But he does not make the move here. But Sam is going to pounce here if he doesn't watch out here. Timothy's just said he's just left me no room, spun me around, and rear tyre felt left off as well. Joey Wheels trying to close in on... oh, we got two wide here, 2 in a bed here. Watkins has made a move. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there from Watkins round the outside there. I don't know it, but will Sam try and make the move here on Joey Wheel here? We got the 2 Toro Rossos. Scaddy moves up to 9th place as well, so he's had a fantastic start from wherever's happened here. V8 field from the back into 14th as well. Where's Louis Onyx? Louis Onyx must have pitted, so Warren and Carlsberg. So the guys who are expecting the outsiders to do well here have had they must have had that collision at the start of turn 1 there. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. So something must happen there. That might be Dimo. That might be either Dimo or Louis Onyx. That might be Louis Onyx actually. Yeah, that. No, it wasn't. That was Dimo. I do apologise. Yellow flag set to 2 and 3. But still watching it from the map here. Still watching from this point of view. Watkins was trying to push now. He's pushing now from that medium tyres here. So Indigo's got, well, Indigo, then MDJ. Oh! Who's that? Was that Scaddy? Scaddy's lost a bit of his front wing. He will lose a bit of time here on the straights here. As long as he keeps it up with them, that'll be fine here. But look at Sam. Sam's trying to make... Ooh. I tell you what, that looked like a late defensive here, but from my point of view, that looked like that was a late defensive move there. But at the moment here, it might be a different view from what I'm seeing here as well. Like, it could be different ways here, but still watching. Sam's got the DRS now. He's going to try and go around the outside here. Might have 2 wide. Oh! Sam. Oof. The 2 Toro Rossos will have to be careful here. They're going to have to either work together here, or well, Scaddy's got the Scaddy's got a bit of front wing damage here, so that will compromise a little bit here. So let's see what's happening at Chain Game. Well, trying to close in. I'm a D here for 3rd place here with the Williams crew as well. As long as they're, as long as they're pushing and they're trying to get away from the group here, from third place. They will do well here. They might do well here to get into the top 2 as well. We're just seeing what's happened here so far in this race. Levels! Levels, how you doing, mate? You alright? He says, come on, Hazza. So at the moment here, Hazza's doing well here in 6th place. He might try and close in on Marshy in 5th place here. So at the moment here, we've got a couple of battles going on here. Timothy has unfortunately left the session due to the DNF from the collision at turn 5, which I believe that might be from Chain Game Wow, but we'll have to get it confirmed as well. But like I said, just see what happens here from Chain Game Wow. Should have the DRS here. He's going for the inside move here, and he does make the move here into 3rd place. So fantastic stuff there from Chain Game Wow. Now he's going to have to try and push now to try and chase up to those 2 Williams here. They do not, and I repeat, do not want to move too much there. Oh, too wide! We've got 2 wide with Ryder passing King. Brilliant! He's not the Joker, but the king of the pack here. Will he be the king of the hill? Oh, they're going to stop us on here. Oh my days, nearly hit the wings. They're going side by side here. He has, he's lost a bit of his front wing there, but they're going side by side here. 2 wide. They're going 2 wide here. Oh. At turn 10, I believe. Turn 10, and then 11. And then into 12 here to try and be closing as much as possible into turn 13 here. Unbelievable stuff here. Absolutely unbelievable stuff here. Fantastic. Considering what's happened at the start of the race, it's slowly building up to be a classic here. So let's have a look at Louis Oryx trying to close in on Warren here for 14th place here. So at the moment we've only got a few battles here. We've got the 2 Williams in 1st and 2nd place. And also we're just watching this now, this battle here between Warren and Louis Onyx. But here's some questions for you guys if you're watching the stream. If you as teammates, would you gamble as in on there, or would you go for it? Like if you're aiming for the title for yourself, would you risk that over the constructors, or you think about the constructors more, depending on whoever's in the lead first? That's a good question, actually. Dimo's back in the pits there. He must have had a wing damage again. So he's dropped down to 15 places on the soft tyres now. So at the moment here, this close battle here, we might have a 3-car battle here for Marshy. But still, I'm just going to watch this Louis Oryx battle here before we go live at Marshy's car here. Still watching Louis Oryx, he should have the DRS. But he won't get close to Warren here because he will have a bit of the ERS mode here. He's going to try and push as much as possible here. But I'm going to go back to Watkins here because he's going to try and close in here. King's gone through 2nd time penalty for multiple warnings now. So he's got to be careful here, King. He's got to be careful here, as long as if you don't want to lose out too many points here in the top 10 as well. With this 3-car battle here for 5th place, Sam, Watkins and Marshy. This will be a tantalising moment here. Oh, Marshy's pitted. Marshy's pitted a bit earlier than expected here. But what can well, both Watkins and Sam have got the DRS. But this means now Sam will have an opportunity here to try and get Watkins here. I'm still watching it from his point of view here, because Joe Wheel has gone into the pits now. So here we go, chance now. Watkins has gone a little bit wide there, so that might compromise this. Sam should have the DRS. Sam should have the DRS here. Still watching it from his point of view here. He might have the slipstream here, but Watkins is going to try and defend it on his side. But Sam's got a good move. It has. He has. Oh, brilliant. Absolute fair play. Fair play to these two. Fantastic racing there. Oh, he'll be absolutely delighted there, Sam. What a beauty. What a move there. Just at the nick of time there. But fair play to those two drivers, fair play, because that was pure quality racing there as well. Armady trying to close in on Jane going well for third place here. At the moment here, Warren's trying to hold on for 11th place against Lyrionics here. Scanny holding on for 7th place against Ryder for 7th place here. Sam just watched from Watkins there for 5th place here. So for the medium tyres, for the guys who are on the medium tyres, it can go up to lap 13. So they can go up to lap 13 and then pit for the hards later on. Boy. But it all depends on what they're going to do as well. Again, if you like what you see so far, guys, please make sure you like, subscribe to my channel for all the live races here as well. But if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, there was a bit of a shocking start, shall we say, with some crashes at the start at turn 1 and at turn 5 there. But it's now slowly building up to be a classic here at the Singapore Grand Prix. I'm glad it's not raining. Oh, Sam's out! What has happened to Sam? Sam's lost it at turn 5 there. Yes, Sam's lost it at turn 5. He's just crashed there. Another virtual safety car. Another virtual safety car. I was hoping for 2 normal safety cars, not virtuals. So I'm hoping that there'll be 2 safety cars. So I think Watson said, or Wilson, sorry, or Wilson, sorry. Was it Watson? Watson, yeah. Watson. Joey Wheels got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. So you have to be careful here as well. So with the virtual safety car ending at this moment, as long as Ryder get a good exit here, might have a chance here. Might have a chance here on Scanny. All he has to be is within the delta. He really want to get past. Now we're back up. Scanny's saying thank God for that was not at the start of the DRS, so at the start of the straight there, because he would have been a sitting duck there. Ryder with less fuel as well, so you'll have to manage it throughout the race here. But fair play to these drivers here, pushing the cars to the limit here. So Ryder will have the DRS. He should be on the high DRS mode now. He's got a good exit here. He's got a good exit here, but he's not using his high DRS. What are you doing? Ryder's coming up too. He might get him on the DRS straight. Oh, Scanny's hit the wall. Has Scanny lost a bit of his front wing? It might look like he has. I don't know if that might be from earlier. That might be from earlier. Ryder's passed him. Ryder's passed him in the DRS. So that'll be an opportunity here. But will Scanny try and make the move again? But he's got to be careful here because King's going to try and close up here as well. So Scanny. No. I would have thought they would have pitted, but it was earlier on that wing damage there from Scanny. So that. He was doing a good race, to be fair. Let me have a look at the. Yeah, Scanny was the biggest mover. Scanny would have been my automatic driver of the day there as well, with Ryder and with V8 Field as well. V8 Field's in the top 10. Considering what happened at the start of the qualifying here, or considering what happened during the qualifying when he DNF'd. But then again, I don't want to jinx it for V8 Field. So the top 9 have not pitted yet. But like I said, everything all to play for here at this the CWC Racing League, the F1 League as well. So just watching Jane going well, trying to hold on here for 3rd place. Armady trying to close in on from 4th place here. Just gonna have a look at this quickly before I go to Lyrionics. Scanny's going to the pit. Yeah, I was going to say Scanny will have to. If he goes for the hards, that'll be all right. To be fair, if Scanny goes for the hards now, he can go all the way to the end of the race as long as he keeps it capitalise. As long as he keeps it on track and not hit any damage to his front wing, he would have a chance to win, to do well here. Hennes has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. I really do hope Hennes and Scania gets in the top 3 one of the days. One of the days, hopefully. Let's see. Let's have a look at Limionics here. Try to close in. We might have a 3-car barrier. V8 field will have to be a sitting duck here because Warren's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Just going to look at it from Limionics' point of view here. V8 Fields is trying to be absolutely delicate here with the hard tyres because the medium tyres of Warren and Limionics are going to try and pressure as much. Look, Warren's got a little bit wider. That might bring Limionics into play here. They need to consider having a DRS. Oh, V8 Field has lost connection here, so this may be a good opportunity here for Warren to try and get back here. Oh, V8 Field will be absolutely livid here. If V8 Field can get back in. I'll be absolutely livid there. So V8 Field, who would have had a good race here, he's dropped himself out of the top 10 here, which is really a shame here because what do you do? Chain Game Wow is going to the pits early. I tell you what, the guys are going to the pits early. I think they're trying to the undercut on some of the drivers here. With MDJ trying to close it on Indigo. V8 Field has joined. It got up from 8th down to 11th place, so you'll be absolutely livid with that. So let's have a look at Limionics now, still trying to close in on Warren now for 8th place here. Might have a chance here. So let's see what's happened here so far. If you like this. You alright, Carbs? How you doing, mate? You alright? It says Indigo. No stress, mate. No stress indeed. So let's see what happens here. So at the moment here, Limionics is trying to close in. Chain Game Wow could have a chance on King here for 6th place here, but let me have a look at the leaderboard now. So let's see. So Indigo's pitted. Indigo's now pitted. Cobbs says missing the horse racing, to be honest. What Cobbs was on about is I did a horse racing stream the other day, and people loved it, absolutely loved it. I had a few views as well, so that was good. But that'll be coming back another day because I think that'll be good there. Let's see what Limionics can do here. But King, Indigo's gone back into 5th place there as well, so he's done well as well. So let's have a look at the leaderboard. Chain Game Wow needs to try and push now on King now. And Chain Game Wow makes the move here into 6th place now at a turn 6 as well. So fair play to Chain Game Wow for doing that move there. But where's Ryder? Ryder's right on the tail here of Watkins here. Unless I'm mistaken, the medium tyres are on the limit here, but the medium tyres should last about 8. Well, to be fair, it is over the halfway marker of the medium tyres, so Watkins' tyre wear will go at some point. But with Watkins' 16-second gap here, Ryder is not messing about it. He really wants to try and make the move here as quickly as possible here because Indigo is going to close in. AMDJ's going to the pits now. AMDJ's going to the pits now. Will RMD go into the pits? And he does. I'll be very surprised. Hennis has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Will Watkins pits? Yes, he does. So Ryder will be relieved man here. So he's going to try and push now. But where's the cars? One of the cars that might be MDJ. MDJ's going to try and get outside here. He will lose out on the entrance here. So Indigo. Chain Game Well try to did the Indicut? Never heard of that before. The undercut moment there, try and beat Armady here, and he does get ahead of Armady as well. But at this moment in time here, we've got a full car battle here. Can we have a 4 in a bed at this track? That's all I ask. Nothing else. But we've still got two wide there nearly, because Lyriorix is trying to make the move here on King here. But look at Warren here. Warren's right at the back here of Lyriorix. But fair play. It's good racing here from these guys here. So the two Renaults and the McLaren and the Malc here battling out here for 6th place here. But yeah, for 6th place. So everything at stake here. At turn 13, the unlucky turn there. I've seen a few times throughout my years in commentating. Turn 13 at Singapore. If you mess up massively, you'll lose out massively. That doesn't work out well. If you lose out on the 13th turn, you lose out massively there. I don't know why I keep saying massively there. So, at the moment here, King is holding on. Lyriorix is trying to close in for 6th place here. Joey Wheels dropped down from would look like from 10th to 11th here. That might be an issue there. So let's see what King can do here. Will he try and hold on? We've got 3 DRSs at this moment in time, but Lyriorix will have to try and make the move now, and he does. He makes the move, but will Warren try and make the move here as well? So the two TTG boys here. From TTG. Let's see what they can try and do here. Will there be... Oh, they're going outside here. We might have 2 wide here. We might have 2 in the bed here. Will it be Warren trying to go around the inside? Oh, brilliant. Just at the nick of time here. But will King try and make the move here? He is not the king of the pack here at the moment here. But he is the joker at the moment here, because he's dropped down to 8th place here, because Marsh is going to be on tail here for King. Joey Wills back up to 10th place here. V8 Fields dropped down to 11th place here, but so at the moment here on lap 13 of 31, Indigo's in first, Riders in second, yellow flags at the 2, yellow flags at the 2. Something must happen there. Not sure where that's come from. Not sure where that exactly is come from, but that is still okay. Well, at the moment here, excuse me, yellow flags. V8 Field's out. V8 Field is out of the race here. Virtual safety car now. So Watson said 3 virtuals, so he's on tail. Oh, Warren's lost some of his front wing as well. So he might have to go back into the pits here. So Ryder's going to the pits now. So Warren and Lyriorix and Warren have gone both into the pits. So has Lyriorix gone for front wing damage? I'm just watching it from his point of view to see what actually happened there. No, just tyre wear. I thought, what's going on? I know why. Because with a virtual safety car, you just never know what to expect back here. But King has got 3 second time about him for multiple warnings now. And he's got on call of Marshy. Try to close in for 5th place here. Down the straight here. Might go around the outside here for... oh, a little bit, just a little tap there. They're trying to give room here. But fair play to Marshy, who's moved up to 5th place here. Lap 14 of 31. Fantastical. Absolutely brilliant stuff there. So at the moment, this is the only closest battle we've got here at this moment in time. But let's have a look at the stops. Yeah, King's the only one who's had no stop at all. Let's have a look at the fastest lap. So at the moment, the fastest lap of the race was a 139.2 from Warren there. However, he won't get the fastest lap point. Warren's retired. Warren has crashed. Warren has crashed at turn 10. Or is retired at turn 10. I'm just going to have a look at Carlsberg's car because he's the closest one there. There might be some issues there. So virtual safety car here. So Carlsberg, just watching from Carlsberg's point of view here for a brief moment, because I wanted to see what happened with Warren's car. I don't know if the wing was fixed, hence why he's probably lost a bit of time there. V8 seems like no traction control isn't from me. So V8 Field was trying no traction control during the race. That's very risky, especially when you're at Singapore as well, mate. Very, very risky. So at the moment it's all a little bit spread out here until we get more closer battles here. The only closest battle we've got at the moment here is Charing going well and Normandy here with 1 second here. Until that point of view. So at the moment here, Timmy G, Sam, V8 Field and Warren are the only ones who've had the DNFs so far in this race, and we're not even hit. We're just at the limiter of the halfway marker here. Just at the limiter of the halfway marker. Unbelievable stuff there. But Indigo could be on his way to be for another win on the championship title here for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League as well. He's, like I said, himself and MDJ with the Williams team, they've done a magnificent job this season. All they have to do is hold on, just to get ahead of their competitors, and that's all they have to do. But they don't have to do it that way. Oh, Ryder's closing on King now for 6th place. So we're over the halfway marker now in this race. So let's see what Ryder can do here. Ryder's coming up to the final few corners now. Try and close in on King now. King's gone wide. Oof. Tell you what, King's got 3 second time penalty for multiple wins again. So that, I think he's got 9 seconds worth of penalties here. So he's got to be absolutely careful here. I know he's definitely got at least 6, but I think he's got 9. Leary Harris has got the fastest of the race on 138.902. King's tyres are struggling. King's tyres are struggling here, but my side by side here, Ryder trying to make the move. Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there from Ryder here into 6th place here, passing King here. Joey Wheels trying to hold on here for dear life here against Watkins here, and Leary Harris. We've got a 3. Oh, yes. 3-car battle, my days. Joey Wheels struggling. Here. I think he might have had a bit of wing damage here. I don't know if it was just caused a little bit there and just letting some of the drivers through. But now, watch it. Oh, they need to keep this as a helicopter view from now on. So just watching Leary Harris now closing in on Watkins now for 8th place here. But fair play, but 19. So, like I said, Leary Harris's tyres will be at the limiter if I'm just no, it should be alright actually. It's 14 laps, 14 to 15 laps, 17. Yeah, I said the telemetry was 17 to 18 laps for the medium tyres to go off. But so Watkins will be on a sitting duck here. Should have the DRS, Leary Harris. He does have the option. Leary Harris has got 3 second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Watkins is saying, Leary Harris, no, don't you dare get past me here. Marshy drops down to 6th place now. Ryder's moved to 5th place now, passing at turn 6. Oh no, turn 7. Leary Harris is going around the outside here. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Leary Harris there. Brilliant stuff, absolutely brilliant. Watkins is saying, well, I did not expect that at all. I did not expect that at all. But fair play to Leary Harris now. He'll have to push down on King here, who has not pitted just yet here. So if King can pit on lap 18, he's got a good opportunity to try and get some points here on the medium tyres here. All he has to do is try and get past the guys who are on the hard tyres here. That's all he has to do. Armady try to close in on Chain Gamewell for third place here again. So Chain Gamewell's tyres a little bit 2 laps differ from those two anyway. But like I said, Indigo is one of those drivers who are outside on a different planet here, because he's just pulling away from his teammate here, who was closer in the first stint before the pits. Now he's struggling. Now MDJ is struggling to catch up with Indigo. But if MDJ wants to win titles, he has to beat his teammate on track properly, and I mean properly. And at the moment here, Indigo's doing that job of being as the title. I think he could be a title winner here at the end of the season if he can keep that momentum going. But that, I know it's only early doors for now. We had the week break last week, but so let's see what happens here. So we got we're on lap 18 of 31. Indigo is in first, MDJ's in second, Chain Gamewell's in third. Watched it live exclusive from Armady car. V Riders in fifth, J Marsh is in sixth, Liriaris is in seventh, Watkins is in eighth, Joey Wheel is on the wheel here in ninth place. Scanny is in 10th place, gets some points there for Scanny, fair play to him. I think his best finish was 5th, I think. 5th or 6th was the best finish I've seen from Scanny, but I really do hope he does well loads and loads of times. Carlsbury is in 11th place, King is in 12th, Headers is in 13th place, and Dimo is the only one in 14th place. With Warren, V8 Field, Sam and Timothy are the only DNFs so far in this race. So at the moment here, we're still watching. Chain Gamewell's got a 3-second time penalty now from all corners. And I don't remember Armady get a penalty. So at this moment in time here, Armady will have his podium here. If it is his first race, which I'm guessing it is, if it is, that's a great start to the CWC Racing League. Marshy's in got into the pit style for the new tyres as well. So let's see what happens here so far. This is the only closest battle we've got, guys. Well, Scaddy tried closing on Marshy now. This would be an opportunity here for Scaddy. Scaddy is fuming that Marshy just got ahead in the pits. But Scaddy should have the DRS. But he's not getting close to Marshy here. And he was 3/10. But he'll struggle now, Scaddy. He'll struggle to catch up to Marsh, who's going to try and close in on Joey Wheels on 13 laps of the medium tyres here. He'll have to pit again, regardless. He'll have to pit again for the medium tyres. It all depends. So watching Armady now trying to close in on Chain Gamewell for third place here. Coming up to the final few corners now. Let's see what he can do on lap 20 or 30. Well, yeah, lap 20 or 31 here. But Armady is just fuming on Chain Gamewell because he's trying to get past him as much as possible here. But he can't get past. That's the only problem. He cannot get past. And that's been the biggest problem here for Armady. It all depends on whatever happens here. So that's. I haven't mentioned about the standings actually today, so I do apologise. Indigo's in first with 173 points. MDJ's in second with 151. Carlsbury's in third with 147. PW Watkins is in fourth with 123 points. Milos is in fifth, who unfortunately can't race tonight due to technical issues with his car. 70 points. Marsh is in sixth with 64. Liriaris is in seventh with 58 points. Ninja, who's sadly retired of racing here at CWC, which is a shame because I would have liked to see what he would have done a bit more to it, because he was a challenger to Watkins here last season, if I remembered it right. But no, I think he said he won't come back till next season now, until the new game starts, so I don't blame him on that. Dimo is going to the pits again as well, so he's having a torrid time there with the pits. Armady trying to close in. Carlsberg could be closing on King here for 10th place here as well. But like I said, out of Indigo's 12 races here, he's won he's won half of them already. He's only had 1 second. The others were either with 4 points and 1 point. So that might be other stuff there. Yellow flag set to 2. Yeah, flag set to 2. So something must have happened there. That might be. Oh my days. MDJ's closing in now. Has Indigo lost? Oh, Indigo's lost a minute from wing here. Indigo's lost a minute from wing here. That will cost him the win here tonight. So Indigo. So he will have to pit here. That is shocking here now. So MDJ could have his chance of winning the race here. So well, these three are going to battle it out here. So at the moment here, Indigo will have to drop back to maybe 7th or 8th here. So Indigo's, who had a guaranteed, if you put your money on it to win the race, that would have been guaranteed. But I don't think so, Sunshine, because he's lost movements from wing, and I don't think he'll try and hold on for the next 10 laps against Chain Going Well and Armady here. No chance here. He's going to... I was going to say, I thought he was... the way he looked, as if he carried on and not going to the pits there, but I'm guessing Indigo will try and go from... possibly from 7th, I think. Maybe 6th. He might be lucky with 6th, but 7th... possibility. So at the moment, yellow flag set to 2 and 3. That might be one of the either that might be Scanny who's dropped out. Virtual safety car. We have got the virtual safety car again. Right. So if you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, we've had 4. I repeat, 4 virtual safety cars tonight. So, I'm not sure where that come from actually, or where it was come from. That might be, oh, King. Well, Carlsberg's going to the pits now. 9 laps left. DRS is now enabled now. DRS is now back up and enabled here now. But let me go back to Armady here, because he's the closest barrel here so far. Still watching this. Will Scanny and Carlsberg, but Scanny's gone for the softs. Scanny's gone for the softs, which he has to go all the way to the end. But he might do well here. If he can try and get into the top 10, that'll be a fantastic achievement there for Scanny here. Because he will catch up to, I reckon he'll catch up to top 10. I think. But again, it's a very, very difficult task here. But let's see what happens here. Yellow flag set to 2. That might be McLaren. That might be the McLaren there. That might be Dimo. Dimo the Destroyer as well. We've always been told or called there as well. So I think he was just letting Marshy through at turn 13 there. I think anyway. But yeah, King is trying to close it on Marsh. First place here. Right, so top 3 will have to stay behind for the interviews if they remember to stay behind, because last time, not last week, sorry, because it was the break. Last time, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we had tried to do the interviews. But to be fair, though, the other few weeks ago, I couldn't do the interviews because I had to shoot off straight away because of personal reasons. But now it's settled a little bit. We'll try to get back to normal here for the racing here at the Monday nights for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Live exclusive on my channel for all the live races here. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video as well. Please, guys, it would help a lot as well. So, still watching Armadillo now, trying to close it on Chain Game Wow for second place here, which it looked like certainty for Indigo to finish in the top 2. But when it said yellow flag set to 2, I couldn't figure out where it was coming from. But then when I looked at MDJ closing in, I thought, what's going on here? And it was because Indigo lost a bit of his front wing. Well, lost half of the wing. So you would have been screwed during the straights here as well. But again, the gaps are a bit bigger now, except for this battle that we've got so far. I really do hope Scally will try and close in on Carlsberg here. Indigo's got the fastest of the race now, 138.88. Sorry, 089, I do apologise. 138.089. Indigo's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Oh, yellow flag set to 1. Oh, Indigo's retired! Indigo's retired here! He's lost it at turn 3. So Indigo, the Drivers' Championship leader, is out of the race. Will there be a safety car here? Indigo's left the session. Will there be a safety car here? But will the race carry on here? So Watkins moves up to 6th place now. Again, I'm not sure what happened there, but Carlsberg's got the fastest of the race now. We're 137.502. But he's outside the top 10. He'll have to try and get past Joey Wheel in 10th place. I do apologise. He will get the fastest up the race as long as he doesn't mess up. So he'll guarantee the fastest lap point here. If you're not sure what the fastest lap is, if you get the fastest lap in this race, but if you are also in the top 10, you get a guaranteed extra point in the Drivers' Championship standings here as well. So that'll be good. Good stuff. So Armadillo trying to close it on Chain Game Wild for second place here, lap 25 and 31 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League live exclusive on my channel here as well. So just try and see if there's anything going on here. What if you think of the race so far? Who's going to be your top 3 tonight? Will MDJ hold on here? Will MDJ hold on here, or will he not? Will he be pressured by the 2 drivers here of Chain Game Wow and Armadillo here? Louis Oryx is pitted. Louis Oryx is pitted now. Indigo says this race was mine to win. No one had the pace to beat me. I want to punch this. This race was mine. Indigo is absolutely fuming in the chat. Absolutely fuming. I don't blame him for that, because I don't think anyone would have caught up with him, especially not with his teammate. But again, I'm not sure what exactly happened at the wing part there, but again, it's a different story here as well. You could have all different scenarios here at this point in time here. We're on lap 25-31. Still trying to see. Indigo says always have bad luck and quit. Nah, don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit, Indigo. You're quick. You're quick, so it's just one of those races, just one of those things. Don't worry. We've got Carlsberg trying to close in on Joey Wheel in 9th. Marshy was trying to close in on Louis Oryx there for 6th place. Still watching this top 3 battle here, because yellow flag set to 3. That might be one of the Racing Point drivers. That might be Henner's. Yeah, that is Henner's there. Henner's has lost it at turn 18 at the under the grandstands, which I love that part of the track. Carlsberg passing. Carlsberg's past Joey Wheel now. So this is a chance now. Chain Game Well will have to push now on MDJ. He's going to have to push here now as much as possible here. Yellow flag set us 1 and 2 here. That might be Marshy. Yeah, that Marshy's messed up there. Liriarix has moved to 5th now. Watkins has dropped down to 6th place now with the soft tyres now. So like I said, King will have 9 seconds of penalties at least. So he'll be lucky to hold on for 8. Well, he'll definitely hold on to 8 as long as Carswell does not improve his time here during the last stages of this race here. So at the moment here on lap 26.31, still watching this top 3 battle here. If you just joined, ladies and gentlemen, we've had a bit of a shocking start from what we saw from the issues that we had from the crashes, but it's all good. It's all good. Looking at that might be Ryder's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now, so you'll have to be careful here. You'll have to be careful there as well. So I'm just watching the Malc. MDJ's got a 3-second time penalty. Oh my days, he's got, I think MDJ's got 6 seconds worth of penalties here. So at this moment in time here, at one point Williams was out of three cars, but now I can't see that happening. I just cannot see that happening now. So at the moment here, Armady trying to close in on Chain Game Well for 2nd place here. Chain Game Well trying to do everything possible here on 1st place here, and he does not make the move. I wish they did the DRS straight there. I wish they did. That would make it a lot more interesting there as well. Yellow flag set us 1 and 2 again. So again, I'm not sure exactly what's happened there, but that might be Marshy and Watkins' battle for 6th and 7th place here. Watkins is trying to hold on with that hard tyres as much as possible here, but still, what can you do with that point of view here? So let's see what Armady trying to close in. I'm going to have a look at from his POV at the moment here, because might have a chance Armady. So like I said, it would have been a perfect 1-2 for the Williams here, but now this could be the Chain Game Well Armady scenario. Armady, who if he started off tonight's race here, I do apologise if I got this wrong, but if it was his first race tonight, that'll be a magnificent achievement there. But like I said, watching it from Chain Game Well's point of view here, trying to close in on MDJ. Chain Game Well needs to make a mistake here to put off the pressure off on MDJ. But now, Carlsberg's got 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. But he is pushing on King now. Great place here. Trying to see where he is on track. But yeah, he's just trying to do everything possible here at this moment in time here. So still watching. Carlsberg's gone past King now. That was at the turn 6, I believe. But yeah, we've got Watkins trying to close it, try to hold on against Marshy for 6th place. You've got Carlsberg who's just gone past King for 8th place now. I can't move away from this top 3 finish here, because anything to play for here as well. With 3 laps left to go here on lap 29.31. Will Chain Game Well? Either way, I can't remember if Chain Game Well's got a penalty. If he has, then Armady could win this race here at Singapore. As long as they're with it together. Liriarix has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure if, well, whatever happens here, Leviarix will hold on for 50 regardless of any penalties here. But look at this, Chain Gang Wow does not want to make any moves here because he's challenging MDJ now. He's charging him now because he knows Armady is right at the tower here. He doesn't want to mess about here as much as possible here. Still, Hennes is trying to hold on here against Scanny for 11th place here. I think it's already a lap behind here, but I might... Yeah, Hennes and Scanny have already been lapped. Joey Will's the only one who's not at the lap just yet. We've got the top three battling out here still. I'm still watching it from this point of view. Marshy is closing on Watkins still for 6th place. King has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now, but he still needs to push now. He needs to do something there as well. Scanny trying to do everything possible here. But here we go, it looks like I don't know how they try and do the fast ERS. So MDJ is trying to hold on here for dear life here as well. But either way, I think Armady has got this in the bag. I think I've got this wrong. I might have got it wrong. But either way, I don't know if Chain Gang Wow's got a penalty. I can't remember if he did. But if he did, then Armady does not get a penalty. But either way, MDJ will get at least 6 seconds worth of penalties. Marshy's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. There will... Oh! Armady's made a mistake at turn 13. That will cost him dearly here. That will really cost him here. Hopefully not too much here. Hennis has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings now. Carsperry's gone back into the pits now. So he must have had front wing damage here as well. Marsh is trying to close in Watkins for 6th place. But at the moment here now, Chain Gang Wow, with all that extra pressure here, you just never know what to expect back here as well. Let's have a look at the Marshy. We're on the final lap of this race here. We're on the final lap. We will have interviews at the end of the race here. We would like to know what the guys to say. Yellow flag set to 2. Yellow flag set to 2. So something must happen there. I'm not sure where they're coming from here. But Marshy, I'm going to have to go back to the top 2 here because this will be a fight to the death here for this battle for the lead here. Chain Gang Welsh go round the outside. Ah, yes! Brilliant! Absolutely brilliant there from Chain Gang Wow. Brilliant move there. MDJ will be absolutely fuming. He did not see that coming there. But Chain Gang Wow, all he has to do is try and get ahead of 3-second gap here. If he does, that'll be a fantastic achievement there. But they're both on the same tyre wear. But both on the same tyre strategies here. Yellow flags at this 2 and 3 at the moment here, so I'm not sure what's happening there. We might have to see the racing point of Armady trying to close in as well. So this will be the perfect way. Chain Gang Wow, who pitted really early here to gamble on the hard tyres, is now in the lead here. But depending on penalties here, I don't know who to go for here. It will definitely be one of these 3 guys to win the race here, because Ryder, unless Ryder has got supersonic rocket fuel to catch up with these guys, I can't see anyone other than these 3 are in the top 3 here. So Chain Gang Wow is coming up to the final corner now. He will cross the line in first place here, but I thought MDJ had more penalties there, so I do apologise there. Chain Gang Wow does have more penalties. So MDJ has won the Singapore Grand Prix, so congratulations to him. Armady moves up to 2nd place. I'll clarify with him that if that's his first race there, but I might be wrong. Chain Gang Wow in 3rd place. Ryder in 4th. Leviarix will finish in 5th place. Watkins trying to hold on here against Marshy here for 6th place here. These 2 had a good battle, to be fair. I need to have a look at the position changes. So Ryder's at the biggest mover. Marshy's just crashed at the end. He's just with frustration there, so he'll finish in 7th place here. So Ryder's the biggest move of the race, so he will automatically guarantee to be in my pot of list for the driver of the day list. So now, King will finish in 8th place. Where's Carlsberg? Carlsberg's coming up to the final corner now, and he got the fastest of the race, so he'll get extra point there. So King drops down to 9th. Carlsberg will finish in 8th place. Where's Joey Wheel? Joey Wheel's coming up to the final bit now, and he finishes in 10th place on his debut. Scanning will finish in 11th. Dimo will finish in 12th. Henners is just coming up to the final bit of the 3rd sector now. So yeah, he's trying to push that soft tyres in as much as possible here. But fair play to Ryder here. He had a good race here. But MDJ, I believe he is in pole. Is the new leader of the Drivers' Championship standings here, so fair play. Hennis will finish in 13th place. So as you can see, MDJ, who was out of it completely when Indigo was just pushing on for dear life here, and because of that mistake, it's brought MDJ into play here and to win the race here after penalties, obviously, because Chan Gamewell did cross the line in 1st place. He did cross the line first, but obviously with the penalties galore, I thought MDJ had at least penalties, but I got that mistakenly wrong. I do apologise. Unless he had more penalties than what I saw, I don't know. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll do the usual stewarding for the penalties to see what they need to check on. And then I'll do the usual classification for the F1 League. I might have to do this very, very quickly here. Here are your race classification for the Singapore Grand Prix for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. MDJ in 1st, Abadi 2nd, Chan Gamewell 3rd, Ryder 4th, Louis Orange 5th, Watkins 6th, Marsh 7th, Carlsberry 8th, King 9th, Joey in 10th, Scanny 11th, Dimo 12th, Hennis 13th, Indigo, Warren, V8 Field, Sam, Timothy are the only ones who've had the DNFs during the race tonight. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to invite Chan Gamewell. That's if he can join. Just hoping the guys don't go. Hopefully they will. RD's just left, so I haven't got him on his friend list, so he might have to I might have to get one of the guys to join in. It might be one of the newcomers who doesn't know about the interviews, so you'll probably have to check next time. Before you start MDJ, can you invite Amadi or with Chan Gamewell?
Yeah, I can try.
Yeah, if you can, please. So I'm just waiting for Chan Gamewell and MDJ are in the commentators box. We're just waiting for Amadi to join in. If he doesn't join in the next minute or so, we will have to do the interview straight away. But before we do that, guys, can you please make sure allow voice to be shared is set to always allow. If you're not sure how to do it, go to party settings, and there's an option for allow voice to be shared. Make sure it's set to always allow. So bear with me a sec, guys. We'll try and invite Amadi. If he doesn't join, we'll have to keep going on this because. So yeah. But yeah, fair play to some of the drivers here. So Ryder, who had the biggest mover of the race here with 10 positions here as well. But the biggest shock of it all is Indigo, who was the Drivers' Championship leader before tonight's race, was out of it with the... I don't know what actually happened to him when he had that front wing damage. And something must have happened there from him. But now MDJ, just at the nick of time with the penalties galore, brought himself back into play and is now the Drivers' Championship leader. So I'll talk to you about that. I'll talk to Che Gamewell and to Armady as well, just to see what his thoughts of the race itself. But if not, we'll kick off. So, guys, are you all set and ready to go?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Cool. So I'll be talking to MDJ first, and then I'll talk to Che Gamewell. Because I think, unless I can't see MOD joining in. If it's not, then tough. We'll have to do it next week or the next week after, wherever he gets to the top 3. MDJ, how you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm doing amazing, mate.
Amazing. So, I wonder why. Tell us, in your thoughts, did you feel like you nearly lost the race itself tonight?
Well, with Nathan as engineer, he told me the times of Chain Game, WoW, and IMD. And I was like, yeah, okay. If Chain Game is gonna catch up to me, I'm letting him by because he has so much penalties. So, no pressure. But then on the last few laps, I got 3-second time penalty, and that built up way too much pressure for me because of IMD. Because he had only 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
But I'm lucky he didn't overtake me and made a mistake.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay. Fair dues. But tell us about your thoughts of being the new Drivers' Championship leader of the CWC Racing League tonight after Indigo. What happened?
It's good to be back in the leading the championship. So, in the start of the season, I was the leader of the championship, and now I'm back leading the championship with 3 points. Amazing.
Yeah, I think with the it was going to be like a 1-2 Williams, but I don't know what happened.
Yeah. It was planned to be Jamie first and me second. We wanted to get the Constructors' Championship with us, and I think we got it after this race. So, if I'm right, no.
I'll get that confirmed. I wasn't 100% sure because of the points. So, the Constructors, 321, this was before tonight's race, 321 was first with yourself and Indigo. Ferrari was in second with 194, so 25, 50, 75, 100, 150. That was the max, 28, 43, is it 43? 20, 25, 22, 47, is it? 47? Yeah, 47 I think it is, probably 48 if you get the fastest lap included. So I think there's still plenty left to go, I think it might be confirmed after Russia or Japan, it all depends.
Yeah, it might be, but practically it's not possible to overtake us anymore. I mean,
unless you both catastrophically mess up.
but that's not gonna happen, I think.
No, I'm just saying if you always have to think of the possibilities as well, because that has happened. I've seen it happen.
It can always happen, but most likely It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but I'm staying it as a commentator's curse on that one now. So, but with yourself, MDJ, the next race is, if I get this loaded up again, I think it was Russia. So, what are your thoughts of the track, and what are your expectations for next week?
For next week. For next week in Russia, I love the track. Last season, I had some bad memories of last season because of my old teammate that didn't let me pass and ruined my race with no podium. Or I got a podium, but no, not first place.
Yeah.
What I should have got.
Okay. Like I said, I'll try and remember every single races on that.
Yeah, it's a long time ago.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it's yeah, but hopefully Russia will be an easier track this time. We'll say easier part for yourself next week.
Well, yeah, it's easier. Less walls, more place to crash.
Yeah,
So
just have to wait and see what happens here. But well done for tonight, MDJ. You're now the Drivers' Championship leader, and let's see what happens next week at the Russia track. So congratulations for tonight. You can stay if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But well done for tonight. Well done.
thank you.
Just to clarify one more thing before I check to. No. So what I'll do is I'll go to Chain Game Wow and stop the stream after that. So Chain Game Wow, how you doing, mate? You alright?
I'm now good. I like to be back on the podium. It's been last time was Japan and the last season, so it's been 14, 15 races ago. So it's very good to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I got used to you like with the podium because you from what I saw before, you are a fast driver, but I don't know what happened the last 15 races at CWC. I don't know if it was the pressure or the consistency or what, but anyhow, you got yourself a podium back now, and well done for that. Do you feel like you should have got the win tonight?
First of all, I switched to non-assist, so that's why I've lost a bit of pace. And yeah, of course, I could have won tonight, but I really wanted to beat MDJ, and I got a time penalty when I cut the final corner, I think. But all in all, my result on track is what matters for me, and it's for me personally a win, but I'll take third in the standings. And to be honest, I didn't expect to be on the podium here today. Singapore is not one of my favorite tracks, and I was going into the race like I will see where I will end up. Qualifying fourth was already a surprise to me, so I'm very happy to have a good pace, and I was lucky that I could have catch MDJ and the Indigo crashed.
Yeah.
But good job to MDJ to manage it and taking over the Drivers' Championship. Hope he will get a good run for the championship, and let's have a good end of the season, and good luck to everyone in Russia, I would say.
Yeah, fair play, Shane. That was a momentous chat with that. Anyway, so you did, fair play on that. Did you feel like, I know you pitted on lap 10, was you trying to do the undercut and try and during the race? Because I saw it was like really early for the medium, I think it was the mediums that you was on, sorry, I think it was, when you started?
Yes.
Was you trying to do the undercut to go on the hards, or was the mediums gone at that point when you pitted for the first time?
At the last 2 or 3 laps I was losing time to MJ, and I got pressure from behind, and the level I pitted, pressure got higher, so I decided to go into the pits. It was not say a planned undercut.
Oh, okay.
But at the end, it played well for me.
Yeah. Because I thought, was you going to go for the undercut? Because I knew he was pressured, But I thought if you can get through the traffic while everyone else was pitting, and while the virtual safety car's happening, this could happen at Singapore. Especially, I'm surprised there was no proper safety cars tonight. But also at the same time, there was loads of virtual safety cars, which I shocked on there. But with next week's Russia, what are your thoughts of the track, and what are your expectations for next week?
Well, Russia is personally for a track that I like to drive on, but in the races I always have bad luck. And I just hope to get into around the top 5. That's what I'm aiming for. I've looked 2 weeks ago to the standings, and I really want to be close to the top 5.
Yeah,
I think that's where my drivability can be, and I'm just going to try to get the points, and we'll see where I will end up after Abu Dhabi.
fair dues. Thank you very much for that, Chain Game. Well done for tonight. You got your back into the podium here for the, like I said, for the first time in 14, 15 races for CWC, and let's hope you get that podium momentum back in as well, because you are a quick driver from what I remember, from what I saw anyway. Let's see if you can try and keep that consistency going as well. So well done for that, Chain Game. Well, brilliant stuff for tonight. You can say if you want, or you can shoot off. It's up to you. But thank you very much for joining tonight.
Thank you.
Just wait. I won't get Amadi, so I'm guessing that he would have been delighted to finish off in the top 3 for tonight. And hopefully, if he does get reminded, he will get in the podium here next time. But for now, I'd like to say thank you to MDJ and Chain Gamewell for their interview. Chris is at the commentators box. I'd like to thank everyone that was watching the stream. You've all been fantastic. Let's see what happens here next week at the Russia Grand Prix. So I'm just reading some of the comments here. Joey Williams says pretty okay debut. I think it could have been much better because I've got 4 times wing damages. Yeah, to be fair, he did well in the top 10, but it could be different scenarios here. But first podium there for Chain Gamewell, and we've for over 15 races. MDJ out of nowhere. I thought he lost it on the last lap, but I think he played it out because of the penalties. Fair play on that. Ryder with the biggest mover with 10 positions there from 14th to 4th there. So that's still an impressive race there. So I'll tell you what, for my drive of the day, I know Chain Gamewell will not be happy with me, but I'm going to go with Ryder because he had the biggest mover as well. But obviously Chain Gamewell finishing on the podium, or Armady finishing. I think I can't remember if Armady was started.
Yeah, I'm at the start of P3.
Yeah, so this is his first race, isn't it? Tonight. Yeah. So Armady on his debut got a podium, so fair play to him on that. But I think he would have had a little bit higher if he beat Chain Gamewell or MDJ. But I think Ryder, I'm going to say Ryder to finish off with the biggest mover of my drive of the day at Singapore. Thank you to everyone that was watching the stream. Thank you to all the guys on there, and I'll see you all next week. This was the CWC Racing League live and exclusive on the Monday nights at 8 PM with myself, Malc. And I'll see you all next week at the glorious race over for Russia. Will MDJ try and hold on that position now of first place, or will Indigo, aka Jamie Morris, get back into first place? The two Williams are unbeatable on the constructors, but can the two teammates battle out to see who will win the Drivers' Championship as well? But Chain Gamewell finishing in the podium for the first time for 15 races there as well. So fair play to him on that. And Amadi on his debut race getting a podium for the first time. And well done to Ryder for the biggest drive of the day with 10 positions there. And well done to Joe. I couldn't say the words. I'm trying to get the name. Sorry. I think it's Joe Wally. Yeah, that would be it. But thank you very much for that, guys. I wish you all the very best of luck. I'll see you all next week. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.